If you're new to CapCut and you want to actually start editing, then this video is for you. I'll show you the basic editing skill you need to edit your first video step by step. You'll learn how to cut clips, use the timeline properly, use shortcuts to actually edit faster, and many more. And by the end of this video, you have a clean and real edit to actually show for it. So let's get it started. So if you're creating your first ever CapCut video in PC, this is the perfect video for you. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to import videos right now, and I'm going to show you two things when it comes to importing videos that you need to know. So let me show you. If this is your first time editing, lucky you. If this is your 100th time, you're about to learn something new. So I have a folder here that says CapCut course. As you can see, I'm going to import this right now. You can see how organized it looks. It's a particular, what's it called? A particular folder. But imagine I imported everything I have in here. Then I import like other folders, because as an editor, once you start editing, you have like different shots, wide angle, close-ups, AI videos, and different things like that. So always make sure you have your videos in folders. That's the first thing you need to know when it comes to editing on CapCut, Premiere Pro, whatever you're using. But we're basically talking about CapCut here. So let's even assume you just imported. In fact, you even brought in, let's say you brought in like some for media clips and everything. Let's say you brought in these clips. As you can see, a bunch of them. You can see how scattered it looks. Just click on here and click on new folder. As you can see, you have a new folder. You can rename it. And let's say extra clips. You can just put extra. You can see extra. You can just bring in your videos and everything into them. Just select the videos you want or whatever. Yeah, you can say I like everything like that. How I like it, then drag it into extra. So yeah, whatever works for you, that's what you should do. Just bring it into extra like that. So you can see how amazing this is when it comes to organization. So just highlight, bring it. So this is step one. You've imported your videos. Now you need to sort it properly. So now I can just delete everything here, which I don't need at the moment, but I'm just going to leave them anyway. So that's one thing you need to know. You brought in your videos, make sure they're properly sorted. Next thing, am I going to start playing around the interface on how to edit your first video or even edit more amazing video? Importantly, you need to understand storytelling when it comes to video editing. In today's video, I want to talk about the life of an editor. That's the video I want us to create. So I have a bunch of AI videos, as you can see here. They are AI videos. I'll talk about how I created them later on. So you can see editing difference, like someone editing with a dog, someone editing on a plane, in a car, like different lifestyle and editor. So that's the video we want to actually create. So how are we going to do this, and how can I also make you learn? So that I'm trying to like edit an amazing video. At the same time, I also want you to like learn something really, really good. So yeah, also whenever you bring in a video, make sure your video is properly sorted. Sorted by time created. Depending on you, you can sort by time imported, created, name. For this particular one, I choose time created because yeah, I want the video to follow a particular order. It's actually easy for me to actually select them. So that's good. So now let's start bringing in our videos. Let's start bringing in the videos. To bring the video to the timeline, you can just click on it. This plus sign here, add to track. Do that, add to track. You can see, or you just drag and drop. You can see, drag and drop. Just drag and drop, like that. Yeah, so drag and drop. You can see. So something just happened now. There's a space in between. I brought this video from my timeline from the media folder and I brought it to the timeline, but there's a space in between. That's because my main track magnet is turned off. Once I click on this, you can see turn on main track magnets, or just use the alphabet P. You can see it just came on. So this helps your videos snap together. But for someone like me, I like to like separate them because I had like multiple videos on the timeline. So for now, I'm just going to turn that off. But yeah, by default, this will be turned on. But for me, I like to turn it off anyways. So yeah, so I can have space and everything. And I'll show you the reason why too anyways. So I brought in two videos now on my timeline. Like I said, I want to create a story of life of an editor, editing in different situations and scenarios. That's the story I'm trying to tell. That's what I'm currently working on. So now, very simple. Let me start showing you some basic editing tricks before we actually create the final video. The first thing you need to know as an editor is something called split and cut. Every video needs to be cut and every video needs to have a split or a trim or whatever. So split, cut, and trim. You need to know these three things. They're very, 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 very important. So if you come here, you can see it says what? Split. Command B. I'm on a MacBook. If you're on Windows, it doesn't matter. I recently just moved to Mac myself. So Control B, same thing. So we just press Control. You can see, bam. From one clip, now we have two. You made a division. So now, and the reason why do we split? Why do we cut? You cut out or you split just to have like divide the videos into two, or to cut out unwanted parts. So for instance, now this part we don't want. We're just going to click on what? So right click and you say delete. It says backspace. I'm trying to show you I'm trying to like be as explanatory and as basic as possible for beginners so they actually understand all these things. So you can see, click here, but this would not actually work for you. You need to actually do what? You need to actually just use a shortcut, which is just backspace. So yeah, click on backspace, and that is perfect for a beginner. You can see here, backspace. But also that is long. So every time you can't be coming, click on it, and then press Ctrl B, which is split, Ctrl B, then not click and press. No, that doesn't work. Now this is where the next shortcut actually comes in. This is what professionals use. Right now, I just made a split. We have one video and we have two video. Now I'm going to click here and say undo. Ctrl Z. Everyone knows Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z. You can see here. So let's say you made a mistake and you want to correct it. You just press Ctrl Z, and it gets rid of that mistake. So let's say, for instance, now I trim this video. So this is called trimming. You can see. So this is trim. You bring your cursor to the end of your video and just drag it right or drag it left to make it longer. To make sure that's called trimming. So I've shown you split. I've shown you trim. Now I want to show you cut now. So this is split. Now this is cut now. So you can see delete left with Q or delete right with W. What does that mean? You click on your video and you press Q, it deletes to the left. Previously, for us to do this, we need to like click on it, press Ctrl B, then click on this, then press backspace to delete. But if I press Ctrl Z now twice, I can just, with this white line, this is my highlighter here, I can just put it at this specific point and press Q, gone. Then come here again and press W. You can see delete right or delete left. So this is something very, very important that you need to know as an editor. So first clip, let's say we want our clips to be each clip, zoom in a bit. This is a 2-second clip. I want every clip to be 1 second. So I'm going to trim it all the way down to 1 second. I'm going to zoom in more till I get to the perfect number, exactly 1 second. No, I don't want a millisecond or whatever. Exactly 1 second. Yep, perfect. 1 second. I have 1 second clip. I'm going to drag it to the beginning. And this is actually why min track magnet is important. So if you can see for me, I'm constantly dragging up and down. Also, one thing is, I have two videos on this timeline, but you can currently just see one. And why is that? It's very simple. It's because I've zoomed in a lot. So if you come here, this rule I can see says what? Zoom to fit timeline, or press Control or Shift Z. Shift Z. So I'm going to press Shift Z, and you can see the two videos. So if you zoom in a lot, just come here and press this, or just use Shift Z. So yeah. So I'm going to turn on auto track magnets just to make everything snap together. So yeah, simple. We're creating our video. An editor, professional, everything is properly set up, and yeah, everything is going well. So there, that's one. So now we're going to go to the next thing. We've brought in the first clip. As you can see, I've spoken to you guys about the old chords, right, chord left, and everything. So now what's the next thing we need to do? Delete. You can see backspace or just click delete here. There's something called a marker. A marker is actually very important. So let's say you have a specific point in your video whereby you want to edit, but you want to edit later, or let's say you are a group of editors working on a particular project. You need marker. It says marker, so you click on it. Let me zoom in now. You can see zoom in, or just use this here to zoom in and zoom out. You can see zoom in, zoom out here. You can see zoom in, zoom out. I've added my marker and I right click on marker. Edit marker. I can just put a note to an editor. Make this area fast. Fast. So when the other editor is working on the video, he knows, okay, there's a marker here. This is what I need to do. Then put the color you want to put. Let's say green. Green means go. Okay, so let's say an editor now. I'm the lead editor. I put red or orange or whatever. Then when the correction is made, the next editor comes, okay, and it comes here, puts edit, then changes the color to green, which means good to go. So as an editor, those are basic things you need to know. They look very mundane, they look very simple, but they're very important. Guys, I've still not forgotten, we're going to edit our amazing video, so don't worry about that yet. So yeah, we have the first clip brought in, simple. Now we have second clip. You can see we have our editor. The same thing now. Before I move further, let me show you one quick hack in CapCut. Let me explain this to you. There's a video here. You can see this video. You can see this video. They fit the screen differently. There's something in editing called aspect ratio. Aspect ratio, which is the size of your video. If I bring this particular video in now, as you can see, we have black space here. But that's not what you want. There are two ways to get rid of that. Either you crop the video. You come here to crop. After marker, we have crop. And you crop the video, you click on crop, you can see to 16:9, which is the exact size of other videos, 16:9. So yeah, it fits. You can see the video has been cropped, everything matches properly. Good. Or option 2. And now I'm going to use W, which is delete right. Delete right. Good. I'm going to bring in that same video. Now you can see we have from this to this. I'm just showing you guys the basics because I don't want to like go too far. So when I start the actual editing, you're not lost. Like, oh, what's it doing? How's it doing this? I want to be as simple and as basic as possible. So when we get here, you can see it's like this black space. How can you get rid of this black space? You have two options. Either you use something called overlays. Like what is overlay? You overlay, you put something over another. So now what we're going to do now is press Control C and Control V. We have two videos, but they're over each other, so you can't see it. I'm going to drag it here. You can see. Do another one, Control C and Control V. We have two more extra video, and I'm going to drag it here. So now this way, the screen is properly filled up. So yeah, so rather than having this, we can have this. Can you see how interesting this looks? Yeah, you can see. So also, this is it. I'm not supposed to show you this here, but I'm going to show you that regardless. I don't know because I'm nice. Under this area, you can see video, scale, make it big, make it small, whatever. This is basically size. More on this later, anyways. Let me just show you what I want to show you quickly. Scroll all the way down to canvas. I come to, we currently have none. I'm going to choose the blur effect for my canvas. I'm going to choose blur. I'm going to choose blur. Then I'm going to do this. You can see what we have. So I click on the video on the main track. So this is the main track here. This right here is the main track. This line is the main track. Everything above that is the overlay. Either text, whatever effects, they are overlays. They're stacking above the main track. So the main track will determine what we have in the background, which is the canvas. So I can do this, or I can just put a color. You can just put a color. You can see black or whatever. So yeah, that's just a hack depending on you. A lot of people like the blur effect, anyways. Yeah, just put the blur effect or this, so you can see. So you can have that. Very, very nice. More on that later, anyways. I shouldn't have shown you that yet, but I'm just going to show you regardless. So yeah, so I think I've covered quite a number of things. I've shown you crop. I've shown you freeze. Like what says freeze, very, very important. You need to know how to freeze things and freeze motions. What I'm going to do, we have a video with freeze. I'm going to turn this video into a picture. Yeah, because I'm going to turn it into a frame. One frame is a picture. Then multiple frames gives us videos. I'm just going to click on freeze. Okay, let me just duplicate this video. Click on it, duplicate. Is that duplicate here? Or just copy and paste then? We used to have duplicate option. I don't know why they took it out. Copy, then Control V paste. Good. And I'm going to come here and click on freeze. So you can see what just happened. Everything got scattered, I understand. But okay, no, let me just Control Z, Control Z. Let me come to the end here. A quick shortcut. If you're a Mac user, you have to manually set this. But if you're a Windows user, just press Home or End. Home will take you to the first frame, while End will take you to the last frame. Yeah, Home or End, it takes you to the last. But if you just press up, down, it takes you to the next cut. So wherever you have the next cut, like where a video was split into two, if you press up or down, it takes you to the next one. But if you press Home and End, it takes you to the first ever frame or the first clip, and Home or End takes you to the last one. But on Mac, you have to manually set it. So you come to your settings here in shortcuts and you set yours to whatever you want. So for someone like me now, I have it as shift up and shift down. So shift up will take me to the first frame, while shift down will bring me to the last frame. Yeah, I had to like get used to that also because, like I said, I'm new to working with a Mac. I've always used a Windows, but regardless, it's all the same anyways. So you can see we've done this. So we'll start creating our story soon. I know the video has been all over the place. I'm just trying to like establish the basics when it comes to video editing. So when it comes to freezing frame, I'm going to click on Control C, come to the end, Control V right here. So you can see what I'm currently working on, as you can see. And I'm going to click on freeze. Now I have a picture. So this is the video. So when we transition, it freezes a picture, 30-second picture, then the video starts. But I can reduce the length, so let's say 1 second or whatever, depending on me. So yeah. It does not always have to be at the beginning. You can have it in the middle. You can just, so let's say it's zooming in here. I'm sure you saw all those video where, and it's at this moment you realize and it freezes. Yeah, so just come here again, freeze. So you can see, yeah, it's working, then it freezes, poof. So that's how freeze works. It comes in handy when necessary. But yeah, I'm just trying to like establish some basic editing tricks with you before we start putting everything together to create a masterpiece. Let me undo that. I don't know why I deleted them, but yeah, I shouldn't have deleted them. So yeah, so we're good to go on that front. The next thing I want to show you is when we click. Also, in case you don't know, CapCut gives you different attributes. So for instance, what I mean attribute, I mean functions. So now you can see all the things we have here, all the things we have here. It depends on what you're clicking on. If you click on the picture, you can see some things, this area has changed. If you look on the video, we have some different things there. Given this is not, transcript is not activated. I will explain transcript at the end of this video. Yeah, so just relax. I will explain everything or most of the things we have here to you. So you can see we don't have a lot. Now we have a lot. So now what's the next thing I should explore? Split scene, like the name says, split scenes. So if you have like multiple transitions or multiple scenes in your video, CapCut just splits that for you. It comes in so handy. I will explain that as a standalone video on its own. Remove background, auto adjust. Yeah, just guys, stay tuned and let's just go. So now I've established the basics to you. I know it was a bit long. I know it was a bit all over the place. Now let's create our video. Control A to highlight all and backspace to delete. Poof. A clear timeline. Now it's time to start editing. Let's start creating our video. I'm trying to talk about video editors all over the world. Very simple. I want it to be a very fast-paced video. So I'm going to make my videos, what's it called? Let's see, 1 second per video, 1 second per video, 1 second per video. So I'm going to drag 1 second. I want a 1 second per video. So 1 second. Good. So 1 second, we have a video editor here, professional. We haven't done one. This one's look similar. I don't want it. So yeah, we have this one. I'm going to do this one again. I want to establish that same trick I did last time with you guys. So one thing I'm going to do right now is, so my cutting can be quicker, I'm going to bring this video to overlay right here, just to get the length, just for the cut, and press W, delete right, W. You can see, so I have a perfect 1 second length. Then I just Control C and Control V. So yeah, then I'm going to put this here, then put this here. Yep. So I have that one. So we have editor 1, editor 2, then editor 3. You see, just to get that same length also, I'm just going to do this, delete. So this is a bit advanced, but I'm going to say regardless. We have a lot of clips here. It looks very messy. We have everything on one line, but this particular one is just on 3 lines. So we have the main track, overlays. We don't want that. You're going to highlight all and right click and we'll do something called compound clip. In Windows, Alt G, that's what you use. In Mac, you use the Option G. So Option G, you just press Option and G. You can see here, that's it. So it turns it into one particular video. If you double click, it shows you everything. If you click back, and that's it. Yeah, so more on that later, anyways. So now you can see we have everything properly arranged. A man petting his dog. And this is actually where split and cut comes in handy. So I want to show him petting his dog. You can see he's editing and he's also petting his dog. So I'm going to click here. Yeah, establish. So you can see he's petting his dog. 1 second. Let's do that quickly. So I'm going to move fast now. Also, I'm going to turn on my main track manager because I want everything snapping together. I don't want to start dragging all around the place. A man petting his dog. Next one, we have a man editing on a train. Quickly, also, 1 second. You can see, I want to get in 1 second. Let's do that quickly. Next, we have a man editing on a plane. Quickly, 1 second also. Very quick. We're trying to establish everything. Very quick. Bring it down. So, by the time we get into other interesting things, we have a man editing while he's on what's called in a car. So let's see. Anything special? Okay, the car is moving a lot, but yeah, it doesn't matter anyways. It's fine. Good. So this is story I'm trying to tell. Life of editors. So we have from here, you can see we have multiple editors. You can see going, editor, editing. You can see because we're all editors. Yeah, we're editing on the go. Nothing stops us. Editing on your couch, your house. Nothing stops us. We just keep going. We just keep going. Editing on the road. Okay, I think the order doesn't match. Is here, it's back in the house. No, so let me just bring this back. Let me see. I have this here. Yeah, so we have inside. So this is very important in video editing. Chronological order when it comes to things. Inside, outside. Because I'm trying to tell a story here, so remember that. So I'm going to bring this one also on the road. Like this is just literally on the floor, on the street. Like editors, you know, all those crazy deadlines. Like some of you can do this. I know that for sure. So we're doing this again. I'm not going to put this for now because, like I said, it's inside. So on the outside, so yeah, I don't know if you get the story I'm trying to tell now. So you can see, I'm trying to tell a story here. That's what I'm trying to do. So if you're editing your first clip or your first video on CapCut, obviously make sure your story is properly established, what you're trying to do. Then let's see also what else. So I think that's everything for the outside clips. So now we can go back inside now. So we've shown outside, transitioning, and things like that. So now we can show people now. We can have this boy, this African child editing video. You can see. So we can just pick this boy right here. You can see either this one or this one. I think I like this one better. So you can see. So yeah, under 1 second clip. So like editing knows no bounds. Like even in the rural village of, I don't know, Nigeria or Lagos, wherever I'm staying, like you even have someone like just so interested and fascinated by editing. Then we now transition to even the boy in the US, like all over. We have editors everywhere, anywhere. So I'm trying to create a story here. I think I'm going to delete this one for now. So you can see going, editing everywhere. You can see this boy now grew up. Now let me come back to the end. So from this same boy, when he's young, you can see he's older now, he's editing. I don't know if you can see the story I'm trying to tell. By the time we're done with this video, the video will be like so amazing. Because yeah, you guys will love it. So yeah, that's how it is. That's how we're growing it. And even finally, we have even a woman editing. Oh no, let's move to this. So we have this boy like this is growing now. He's editing again. Oh no, let's bring this lady. The color is quite similar. So bringing this lady, you can see we even have women editing also. So yeah, we have everybody. Quickly, it's all over. It's way too much. I'm just going to zoom in. You can see this is the line, but I can just press Q, delete, then under W, then bring it down the middle here. So yeah, or Shift Z just to make sure everything fits. So if I have to play the video now, no sound, nothing. This is what we have as our first ever video on CapCut. Very simple. You can see it's going, editing. 1 second for each. 1 second. 1 second, it keeps going. You can see. You can tell the story. Very simple story. You can see. Very simple story. And yeah, it ends this way. Or I have a very nice video I love so much. This particular video here of this guy laughing. So you can see, yeah. I think that will be a final editor. This particular guy here. So you can see it's editing also. Then it came with a smile. So I'm going to start from, let's say, where he moved his head here. I'm going to press Q now. Delete left. So you can see, and it turned to us. Yeah. Amazing. No music, no text, nothing yet, but you can get the story. You get the story. Very simple. Very simple, guys. And we'll keep working on this video until we create a perfect video. So I hope, like, just with this one alone, I've been able to like establish a proper and very helpful base for you in video editing. In the next tutorial, we'll be talking more about adding text and other things like that, just to establish and create a better video. There's a whole lot more I want to talk about in this video, but like I've spent a whole lot of time with you guys. So yeah. In subsequent videos, we'll do more. You can see there's a video of me talking and other things. So yeah, more and more interesting things for you guys like you don't even expect to see. So just stay tuned and I'll see you next one. Love you guys. Bye.